Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, squirrels and mongooses, whoever's watching, I don't know. But today we're going to build this epic wooden building house. Wood. It's made out of wood, okay? That's all I know. I just build, okay? Let's do this. It's gonna be a magical ride. You want to buckle in? It's gonna be better than Fast and Furious. It's probably not. It's probably gonna be quite boring, really. But if you do stick around, make sure you leave a comment. Talks amongst yourselves, you know. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so this house will fit in a 23 by 25 area. We're going to be using some oak and some spruce and some oak birch, in fact. I don't think we're going to be using some oak wood, but we'll be using the fences and stuff. But yeah, show that support by slapping a like on this video. It really does help me out. And if you think that your like doesn't help, it really does. Imagine if everybody felt like that, you know. Okay, right, so we're going to start off with this 23 up here, 25. Make sure you got all that area done out, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 7th one, we're going to go count this one, 1, 2, and place our first block there. So we're going to count 3 gaps and then place an oak log, another 3 gaps, place an oak log, and another 3 gaps, place an oak log. So we should have 4 oak logs like that, and we're going to have another 3 gaps here, another 3 gaps, and just going across like this. So another 3 gaps, another 3 gaps. Now this is where we're going to put the birch in between. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And yeah. So I'm thinking maybe that could be a little garden. That could be a little garden. That could be the front. And yeah, we're just going to go from there. See what happens. So we're going to place a birch, and then we're going to grab our oak wood, and then we're going to go 1, 2. No, with the birch, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an oak, another oak with the birch in like this, if I can actually get there. And we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So this other side is going to be exactly the same. So birch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and then just place our logs exactly the same as what we've got up there. So the same pattern. And then at the back, we're going to leave 1 gap at each side and bring them back 3 altogether like this. And then place 1 diagonal in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So I'm just going to change my shaders and see if this helps, because it was getting a little bit laggy there. I think I'm going to actually switch my settings to maybe a distance of 4. Just see if it helps a little bit. So this is at the back there, and then we're going to place our birch like this, birch, and then birch all the way across, birch all the way across, like that. And so at the front here, what I'm going to do a garden. So what I was going to do is grab our spruce, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the front entrance, obviously. 1, 2, 3. Obviously curling it around like this. I've got a feeling this footage is going to mess up, and I'm going to be not very happy, because I've only just managed to start making more videos again, which is not good. I think I need a better computer already. It's not good, man. Right, so we'll fill this in, because it's going to be like a little garden or something. It's across here with the dirt or the grass blocks. And then I'm wanting to bring this birch across here and put it across like that. So these little in-grooves here, I just think it'll look quite cool. So I'm going to place 1 here, 1 here, and I might even bring all these pillars up, just so I can place the wooden fence. That's it. I got there eventually. And I'm going to put the wooden fence at either side, and I might just leave it open here, so you can kind of just walk up into it. I might just leave those off, make it a little bit easier. Okay, so we're going to build this up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to bring this up to 11 as well, like that, and these up to 11. So just like this, up to 11, and then I'm going to cross at the top here, because this is going to be where the roof line is, I think. And then we're going to bring this up to 11 altogether, and then we should be able to cross it off. So it's just like we're boxing it all off, basically. I'm going to bring it all the way over here. And we're going to box this off from this corner. And I think I'm just going to bring them all up and just see how that works. So bring these all the way up to the same height. So it just slots into there. And this all the way up to that as well. And same on this side. So we've got these ones that are in level with the birch. And then I'm going to do it this side as well. Like that. And that. So you can always pause the video if it's going too fast and stuff like that and blah blah blah. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 and over for our doorway. 1, 2, 3. And I might have my window here. So I'll bring these windows over the top like that. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And we should have 2 windows there. And then we can bring this one up. And then this will be the level for the next level. So at this point I'm going to bring these across here just along the top there. I might actually bring it around the whole building as well, like this, just so we've got our level for our second floor ready. And bring this one over here and we should have last one, yeah. So we've got that, and then we've got these at the side. Now what I'm going to do at the side here, I'm going to leave it pretty much plain because I kind of want these at the side here. So we're going to count from these middle posts here, we're going to count out 3, and on the 4th one we're going to place this up. And this is going to go up to this level and come across like that, and then 1 extra. So altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should go across there and across there, because I'm kind of wanting to be able to get onto the second level from 2 sets of stairs either side. So the same here from this log, exactly what we've done on the other side, exactly the same. So 3 gaps, and then on the 4th one bring it up and across and up, and then just level it out here. Now for the staircase coming down, I'm thinking I'm wanting to do this, but we'll bring these up to here to that one, and then just keep going until eventually we'll get to the bottom. So just going down in a stair kind of like pattern. We should get down to there and we should be level with that, which is a-okay. And if you don't want to do this, you don't have to, because it's a lot of logs, but do you know what, I'm going for the look rather than it being super, I don't know, you know what I mean. Right, so I'm actually going to use some oak stairs for this bit, I think. So we'll grab our oak stairs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we should be at the top there. Now on the inside here, just so it looks a little bit neater, I'm going to put some stairs underneath like this. But you don't have to do this bit, this is just kind of so it looks okay from the inside there. It looks like a proper set of stairs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to the top here. Like this, do exactly the same. So underneath we can put our stairs underneath. So you can always keep pausing the video at these bits, because these long chunky bits do take it out, yeah. And then I'm going to fill in with oak for this top bit, like this. And then we can grab our fence as well while we're up here, and we can fill that in. So we can grab our oak fence, bring that all the way around, and yeah, so we've done that one side. I think that should look okay, and then we're going to do the same for here. So you can actually put the fences in first if you would like, and then grab our oak, fill it all the way in. But you can always use birch as well for this little bit. I know I said I probably wasn't going to use birch, but look, I have done. So you can just change it about. And then I'm going to grab some birch stairs going up these side panels here. And same with here, I'm going to bring one down like that and one down like this, so we can have a window there. So 1 up and 1 down, and then we can put our windows in there. Going to do exactly the same at this side, so 1 up, 1 down like that, 1 up, 1 down like that. So we've got the stairs in that window, and then I'm going to get the birch, and I'm thinking might go up and across like this, and we can have our windows in like that. keep it nice and simple. I might do the same on the other side. So you can just work on one side and then just do it after, so you don't have to keep moving around all the time. But this is the best way I've found to build. So I'm going to go up and across, that's our doorway there, and then I'm going to grab some of the birch and just fill the rest in with birch stairs. Just so it kind of gets that pattern, looks a little bit different, makes the build look a little bit more detailed. So here as well we'll do the same. So do our doorway that's too high and then fill the birch in. But you can change different patterns, it doesn't have to be like this, so don't worry if you get stuck or anything like that. You can always make it look however you feel looks best, which is good. You can put some birch across there. You might even want to change it up. You might even want to put some of the spruce there and put like a little doorway like that. So that's how you get up into it. Same here. I thought I'd do something a little bit of a different one for this one. And yeah, I'm wanting a bit of a balcony here. So I'm going to bring this across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I'm going to get these as support beams going across like this. There we go. And then obviously we're going to put our flooring in. Now I'm thinking for the flooring, what we can do is grab our spruce, fill that in, and then we can get the rest and fill it in with spruce as well, just so we've got a nice balcony up here like that. And then we can grab a fence and bring it all the way around across like that. So that's looking good so far. I'm just going to change the type. You can do the same here as well, so you can put this across here, you can get those fences interlocking like that. You can always add like little bits going down, maybe you want a pillar going down here instead, so it just all locks in like that. It's entirely up to you. You can kind of change that as well. Here I'm tempted to just put grass here as well, and then get our trap doors and then place them like this. So we've got a little bit of grass, and then we've got the trapdoors as well. Across the top of here you can always grab some birch and just put it across, same with the top there and across here, and then you can just have the one log sticking out like that at either side to add more detail, but you don't have to do that. Let's see, right, so we'll get some of the windows in, so we'll get these two at the front. And of course, use any door of your choice. I'm just going to use a simple oak door. I think it just looks perfectly fine with that. And then we're going to work on this area here. So I'm going to grab some of the birch wood. Going to go across, and of course this is going to be a doorway. So we're going to fill it in like that. And then for the windows, we'll just keep it like that, nice and simple. Going across like this and just across. So you should have something a little bit like that. Now for this bit here, I'm going to place a log here, here, here and here, and this is just so we can actually put some more flower beds in. I just think it'll make it look a little bit nicer and a little bit more detailed. So we get those in, of course get our windows in, and we can do exactly the same, so just keeping it really simple with the doorways, I think work perfectly fine. Something like that. And yeah, it's got kind of like a Wild West feel to it, I guess. Put this across here, place these windows in, and of course if you want like a little flower bed down here as well, you can put one there. Let's fill this window in, actually. Fill this across first, and then get that window. So we can put some flowers in that later. Same with this across the top if you want to put something like that, and then you can stick these out either side. And then if you add more detail, you can put some fences up there if you've got enough resources for it. Same with underneath these bits. If you want to like just add a little bit more detail, you can always do this. You can always lock it into there. So there is no right or wrong way. Same with these bits on here. So one up, one down. One up, one down. And then for this back wall here, I'm not going to put any windows in. I'm just going to literally put some of the birch here. I'm going to do the same here as well, like this. But if you want some windows in, you can just always go like this, and maybe change it up, like having this here, and then you've just got like a back bit for a window there. And same with if you want to fill all those in and all those in as well, just like that. Keep it nice and super simple. And then maybe 1, 2 with the logs, 1, 2 like this, out like that. And then just have like a little you could have like a double flower bed thing, and then put this underneath here. And then you could do something like you could grab some of the birch planks like this and just hide away that nasty dirt like that. And then you can put this trapdoors at the back, and if you want it to seem a little bit more supported, you can always double that up. Grab some fence, get the fence on so it's like extra supported like that, and it just kind of locks it in. Now this back bit, I wanted it to be kind of like a place for water, so I was just going to put some water in. I don't know if it could be a swimming pool or a place where, I don't know, like a little water fountain. You could even have a little water fountain in the back. To build a water fountain, you could just simply do something like this, something like that. And I don't know if the water would actually go in there. It'd have to be a little bit further down. So one there, one at the top there, and then turn this into a full block. Boom. You've got a little water feature at the back. You can add some lily pads in there and stuff like that, make it look nice. And you can always get some plants and stuff, just so it kind of like looks okay in the environment. You could add some bushes and trees around this area, make it a bit more secretive and stuff. But yeah, for the simplicity of the tutorial, I'm just going to keep it like that, something nice and simple. And now all we've got left, I've left it until last, is the roof. But if you would like, what you can do for this back bit, if you want some big bushes or big plants at the back here, because we've got our window up high there, we can always do that, fill it up and it looks nice. Same with this, like we did at the other side, you can always do this, grab your dirt, and then we're going to put our wooden pressure plates. Even though they're not wooden pressure plates, they are trapdoors. Put the trapdoors on like this. And I think, what else did we do at the other side? I think, yeah, we got some of this and just put it across the top like that. Place this out like this, and then we got this in with the fences going up. So very nice, yeah. So you can keep it simple by just doing that, and then maybe getting some grass. I seem to do that quite a lot, but yeah, I think it looks okay. So don't change what is not broken, as they say. And then I'm going to put that in there, and then yeah, let's work on this roof. I'm just going to do a plain roof. So I'm going to use some spruce stairs, and we're going to poke out like this. Poke out by one at each side, like this. Do the same at this side, so poking out by one, and we can keep it nice and simple. I think simplicity can be key sometimes. So yeah, stair under until they reach the top. I'm just going to speed this a little bit up. I'm sure you guys know how to make a roof by now. Just fill it all in plain. So we're just going to go like this, stair under, and then just fill the roof. So pause video, bring these all the way up to the side, and same at the back here, stair under until they reach the very top, and they both peak at each side like this. So I'll speed this a little bit up. Right, okay, so as you can see, I've got the roof peaking up at the top. I waited for doing the top, so I'm putting a stair, and then a stair turning out, a stair like that, and a stair turning out. And then we're just going to grab some of the slab of the spruce just to go across the top of the roof. So we can get this and fill it in. You can just do the top layer
like that. So to keep to the simple, we're just going to grab some logs, bring them all the way to the top. Now if you want, you can have a log sticking out like that. So if you want to do that, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. So just depends what you feel. You should always do your own thing in a tutorial. If you like certain bits, do it. If you don't like certain bits, don't do them. So I'm going to bring this up. But yeah, I've started a new Instagram, so anybody who is interested, people already know, I'll put it down in the description, and do a lot of Photoshop and model editing, so it's something a little bit different from this, but if you want to check that out, you can. It's called Pixel Vanity, so make sure you get down there and get following me if you're an active subscriber, and if you've only just heard of it just now. I'm gonna go across like this. So across the top, I kind of feel like it needs something just to cut everything up. So I'm gonna grab some birch stairs, and you can put them, I might actually put them this way, just to so we've got like a little balcony area. Put them up like this, and then same at the other side as well. So just across like this. Just think it cuts it up nice. And then at the very top, what you can do is, I usually go with white, but you can get some grey wool or something like that. Let's try. Before you place any blocks, I'll give you a few demonstrations, see what you like. So that's in the grey. You could even use something like, I don't know, some of the dark prismarine blocks or something like a little bit different, because I think it works with the spruce. Plenty of people will disagree, but I think it's alright. You can obviously add some extravagant colours in there, you can add some sandstone, you could just carry on with the birch, or you could just do something like this. And then you don't have to do like this, so wait a minute before you pause the video and start doing everything. So you can go like this, you can have windows here, so say just 2 windows there would be sufficient, I would say. Yeah, something like that. So and here as well, I'd put an item frame or something, just to kind of make it look a bit more pleasing on the eye, and people are like, oh, what's that? It's kind of like, yeah, you could put diamond in there or something, I don't know, a pufferfish. This is a pufferfish house, I don't know, it's just a cool little symbol you can put there. Yeah, so the back here, so you can decide to put your windows wherever you like. If you don't want any windows, don't put any windows. If you want windows, place your windows wherever you feel they should go. So you could be like, yeah, I want a window across each one of those at the back, just for something different, so you can do that. And then it's all part of personal preference and things like that. So if you want to add like a bit more grand stuff, you could get some anvils and get some bushes going up at the back, something like that. Even at the sides here, you know, you don't have to do this if you're in survival, but there's different ideas and different options for you. Something like that. It's fairly fancy, if I do say so myself. I forgot this as well, because I did it the other side, so I might as well do it this side. So yeah, I can stick to that. And then you can put some roofs on and stuff like that. I'm gonna, at the top here, I'm gonna stick to that. And then of course it's just about putting the doors on. You've got the interior as well. So I'll leave it up to you guys for the interior, because everybody has their own way of doing things. But like, it's just kind of like adding your things that you feel will make the build now. So you can like add your flowers in your flower pots that you've made here. So we've got some at the front here as well, haven't we? Like this. Very, very nice. So yeah, you can keep it like this, and you can obviously put some side panels up as well if you're wanting to start adding more detail and stuff. It just depends how much detail you are willing to put into your build. If you're willing to go all out for a really nice house, and then you can obviously add all these little bits in there. And yeah, just kind of like, you just work with it. You can even just put little things like this with a little sign that's out here. I don't know, you could have a little sign with let's see, let's do something like an oak sign. So you could have maybe an oak sign, you could have maybe something like that stands out a bit more, so you could have an orange and then put some actual signs on it. Something like that, and then grab your sign. And then you can just write whatever you like, so whatever house it is, whoever's house it is, whoever's survival house it is, you know, you can write on there. And obviously you've got to light it up if you're in survival as well, so just lighting it up and things like that, it's just all personal preference. Just wherever you feel it is dark at night, it's good to kind of wait till the lights all go out before you start placing stuff and go, right, okay, I've got a mob spawning here, so just place it here, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, you can do it like that. You can even just add little lights at the side of it. It won't affect it too much, won't make it look too bad. And even up there as well, because you don't want mobs spawning. But yeah, there you go guys. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you slap a huge massive like on this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, it really does help me out. And you can always add more detail to it if you feel like, ooh, right, it's too plain there. You can add some stairs, you can put them like this way. It just adds little grooves into the build just to make it look and stand out a bit more. If you don't like it and you feel it's still plain, you don't like the birch, you can always add more different colours in, so maybe going across the top you might put some of the oak in instead, just to kind of cut it up. But it's entirely up to you. But here is your new home with loads of cool features, and obviously you've got your floor level on the inside. I'm not going to tell you guys how to fully do it, but you can have a stairway going up, and then obviously this will be a floorway. You can have another floor up here, so you've got 3 floors to work with, and you can obviously dig underground and do an underground base. Definitely get me on Twitter and Instagram and show me what you've managed to do with this house on the inside. It'd be cool to see what you guys have come up with. So I'm Unrestricted signing out. Catch you in the next video. Peace!